trying to get you guys situated here. My camera's so blurry. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. All right. Okay. Hello, it's Junie. I probably don't have anyone on yet. Let me see if I can find you guys. Just wanted to talk to you guys about some of the position of the planets that's going on. And, sorry, I haven't changed my cloth yet. The spirits got to eat on this Thanksgiving. I made them a plate out here, and it kind of made a mess, so I need to get a new cloth. It gets so dirty. So we got a lot going on with the planets. Saturn has come out of retrograde. It was stationed and then is going direct. So Mercury retrograde has come out. I'm trying to find you guys because I can't see you when you're up here. So let's see if I can find me. All right. Looking for me. Okay, I think I found me. All right. Hello. Hey, Missy. How you doing, girl? You feel like having a couple cards pulled? Hello. Well, let me turn the other thing down so I can read your chat. Thank you for the crown. I know, me too, girl. It's crazy. That's all I do. Hey, Aggie. It's good to see you, honey. How are ya? Trying to get it so I can see the chat and talk to you guys. Hey, not today, Satan. I love your names. Hello. Okay, so we'll do Missy, we'll do Aggie, and Susie Q to get the list going. Missy, do you have a specific question that you want, or what you feeling? Any specific area you want me to focus on? Love, work? Well, let me get done telling you guys a little bit about the planets, what's going on. We still have a huge grand water trine. That's when you see that big triangle in the middle of your chart. And there's going to be 3 signs that are active in that huge triangle that's on the middle of your astrology chart. And it's connected to 3 signs. Jupiter is in Cancer, so that's bringing more awareness to all things that have to do with emotions, Cancer, family, security, your safe place, and things of that nature. We also have Saturn stationed. Saturn is a big planet. He's putting the brakes on, and he's, getting ready to put his motor into first gear, and he's getting ready to start moving forward again in the proper direction. Okay, when that happens, that is basically, think of Saturn as kind of like not like the plow like Pluto. Like Pluto is that plow that agitates the ground and brings everything up the surface. Saturn is kind of like your big father in the sky that kind of takes notes, and he's collected all this information, and he's collected all this secret knowledge, right? When he was in retrograde. And now he is, I'm worried my employer might be trying to get rid of me. I'm not sure. Really? You love it there. You like that job. The night shift one that you're at, Missy? I hope not. I always think I'm going to get fired all the time because there's just a lot that goes on there. But I'm sure you're not going to get fired. Are they laying people off though? All right. So your question is more so focused on yours is more so focused on work. All right. Let's get done talking about what's going on with the planets. I might just be getting paranoid for no reason. Yeah, I mean, we are having this full moon in Mercury coming up. So, it might be miscommunication, right? And it is opposed Venus. So, that's another thing that we have to think about. Our relationships, our work, Venus has to do, yeah, Venus has to do with work too. I mean, she's how we value things, how we kind of make money, the give and take, the push and pull, how we cherish the things that we love. Our aesthetic is all Venus. So Venus is going to be opposed on December 4th, this Mercury full moon that we're going to have. I'm just getting my vibes and I don't understand what's going on around here. I gotcha. Okay. All right, so we'll pull a couple cards on that. So with Saturn getting ready to put, his foot on the gas, he's getting ready to move forward. This is a time when we might have some secrets revealed. And with this full moon and Mercury coming up, we might be talking about these secrets. Saturn also rules authority. Saturn rules the government. Saturn, is kind of like a disciplinarian. He kind of tells you no, right? So he's been holding back, and he's getting ready to move forward. So it's just a more sense of responsibility, more sense of focusing on money, more sense of focusing on your goals and things of that nature with Saturn moving forward. And I would just be careful with all of our relationships at work, our friendships, our relationships with our partner, especially if you are air or water or earth, because it's going to be opposed Venus, and Venus rules earth and air, rules Libra, and Venus rules Taurus. So it's going to be opposed this big beautiful moon that we're going to see. It's considered a cold moon, and it's going to be low on the horizon, so it's going to hang out again. Like, this is a moon that we'll see for a couple nights, maybe 2 nights. It'll be really big, and then maybe the third night it will start to fade off. But it's going to be pretty big full moon. All right. Hey Matthew. Hey Matthew. Hey, you want me to pull a few cards for you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. How are you? How have you been? All right, let's work on Missy, and then we'll do Aggie, Susie, and if Matthew's going to hang out, we'll pull a card for him too. Just going to pull a couple cards, no big deal. All right, and if you'd like, become a member. I'd greatly appreciate it. My membership, become a Juniper Berry. My membership is like $2, guys. And then I try to come on at least once a month and pull cards for you guys. For free, as long as you're a member. It's not a problem. Okay. All right. Or you give a donation or something like that. That's fine. How's everything going? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Matthew is silly. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I hope so. It's nice for you to stop by. It was good. I'm glad to hear it. Awesome. All right, so we're going to focus on Missy right now. All of us focus on Missy. Let's put our energy towards her job situation. We're going to ask the cards. Now remember, guys, this is not to be taken as fact. This is just us hanging out, like if you were sitting here in my living room with me right here, right now, and we were having a glass of wine together or drinking a cup of coffee together, you know, we're not making life choices and big decisions off of a tarot reading. This is just for fun, okay? All right, so here we go. Everyone focus on Missy. Here we go. All right. Missy's job situation. Give me a signifier card for Missy. Give me a signifier card for Missy, Spirit. Give me a signifier card for Missy, please. Looking for a signifier card. What represents Missy right now? Okay, what is representing her challenge? What is representing Missy's challenge right now? Give me a card that shows her challenge. Spirit, I need a card for her challenge card, please. Challenge. What is the root of the matter? What is the root of the matter? Give me the root of the matter. I'm going to put this like this, because, okay, give me the recent past. What happened a few days ago or what happened a few weeks ago. The recent past, give me the recent past. This is what's in your subconscious, or what's on their subconscious about the job, or your subconscious, and this will be a possible outcome. Bottom of the deck, Missy, I have that you feel like you're being left out, or maybe you're worried about illness, or maybe you're feeling like you're not part of the group right now, or something like that. You feel like, oh, is there clicks there? Is there like a click there? I mean, every job has this like politics stuff, right? Like you have people who are like best friends and they've known each other longer or something. You know what I'm saying at work? Like, is there some like, are you all alone in there? Missy works as a security guard. Are you all alone in that security tower place? All right, let's look at the signifier card. I feel like you feel a little left out at work. You gotta let me know if I'm hitting if I'm on the right, if I'm on the right thing here. Can you guys see how I'm doing the reading? Thank you. Is a group of ASOs who direct traffic. Ah, I see. And I feel like maybe you feel like they're leaving you out a little bit. All right, so this card represents you, Missy. Let's see what we get. All right, so this is you thinking deeply about it. You're taking an introspection. You're looking at this situation, and you're like, what the hell's going on here? You're looking for knowledge. You're seeking wisdom, which you are. I mean, you're asking tarot. You're asking a tarot reader, a spirit guide. So, I mean, this is you literally, look, I mean, you're asking the spirit guides. You're seeking, you're contemplating something. Are you contemplating whether or not you should stay or go? Maybe you're doing a pros and cons list. And this is ruled by Virgo. This card is Virgo. And we know Virgo rules the 6th house. Virgo is of health and service. So I do feel like maybe you are thinking about health. Are you thinking about, can this job give you the security that you need? I am separate from the group because I am the only person that drives a patrol car that is not a police officer. Gotcha. Oh my God. Could you guys imagine Missy pulling up next to you in the patrol car? I bet you men are like hawking you. They're probably like, oh, there's that beautiful blonde girl in that car with that walkie-talkie. I wish she'd talk to me. 10-4, 10-4. 10-4, Missy's hot on the case. I can see it. I know they're checking you out, girl. I know they are. She's a Libra. She got it like that. I actually think they might resent me because I don't get out and help them, but I have a bad foot because of diabetes. So, see, that's what I'm thinking about, your health with this Virgo going on here. Very interesting that we're getting this already. All right, so let's see what the challenge is at this job here. So, you feel like you've been judged somehow or misunderstood in a way. You might feel like you could be being overcritical of yourself, or they might be overcritical of you. So that's interesting that you said that, because we got the judgment card. So you're making an introspection, but it's really difficult for you to make a decision. I feel like you're confused. Like you're like, should I? Like the song in my head is, should I stay or should I go? Da-na-na-na-na-na. That song keeps playing in my head right now. All right, let's see what the root of this issue is. All right, well, the root is that, do they know that you are spiritual? Do they know who you are, who you really are, Missy? Do they know you're a boss-ass bitch that does magic? They must have figured it out at work that you're a boss-ass bitch that does magic and can make things happen, right? So you might have some judgy people there. But you, at the root of the matter, have the ability to communicate with people. I mean, this is Mercury here, right? Mercury the magician. That can communicate well and has all the elements available to you. They might be a little jealous of you, girl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They know she's a witch. Straight up. They're like, that. She scares me a little bit. But girl, you have the power. It's an upright card. So you have the power to communicate. You have the power to, present yourself very well at work. And you have the power to communicate. You have earth, you have air, you have fire and water. And the magician, he's holding that wand. He's connected to as above, so below. The Pope card, the Hierophant card, does the same thing. As above, so below, right? So, you are connected. The root of this is positive. You're a boss ass bitch. I keep getting this card for you guys. Like, have you noticed every month this card keeps coming up for all of you girls a lot? Okay, so this is the most recent past here. So this can be issues with family. This could be issues with maybe the what's the word? Camaraderie. I can't say that word. How everyone seems like a big happy family at work, maybe, but maybe there's a disconnect with that happy family. There's like a discord, a disconnect, a disunity that's starting to appear, and you probably would have started to notice either a disruption in either. This could be family too. Don't get me wrong. This could be family, but we are asking about work, so I need to focus on work. So it's either family, a disconnect with family, or there's a disconnect with the unity that you felt at work, and you started to feel it break apart possibly a few weeks ago. So this is the conscience, what's on their mind, what's on your mind. So yeah, this is like working too hard, or you're feeling a little burnt out, right? Like, you feel like you have gifts and you have talent to offer, but they're not looking at you like that. You feel like they're taking your hard work for granted a little bit, and they don't see that you have a lot of gifts to offer. Maybe you feel a little disconnected and unfocused at work as well. And you're feeling maybe a little burnt out. Like you're just feeling burnt out. Does that resonate? All right, so let's pull an outcome card. So there is negativity at work. There is some type of lack of wisdom going on there, a little bit of chaos. And maybe you're feeling like you want to rebel a little bit. I mean, upright, this is like the sword of truth, the sword of justice, and that you'll get victory. But when it's in reverse, there could be some gossip. A little bit of negativity and gossip. Does that sound about right? ASOs have a miserable job. They have to stand outside in direct traffic in all the weather. Oh God, and it's getting so cold. So they might be talking a little smack on you, like, oh, there's Missy in her little car. Oh, there's Missy in her little tower. They might be a little jealous. That might be what you're feeling. Is they might be gossiping and there might be a little jealousy there. So let's see what's a good outcome card for you. Let's pull an outcome card. Did I bring my witch deck down? I'll pull an outcome card. Oh, I got a happy poop. Thank you. I was reassigned today to a different area, so that's why I got scared. Ah. Yeah, so and with that sword, what do you think, Missy? I mean, Missy's a good tarot reader too, so. But see, tarot readers, we like to pull for each other because it's really hard to pull cards for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's better to have someone pull for you. Give me an outcome card for Missy's situation at work. What's her new post going to be like? What's her new position going to be like? Give me an outcome card. Just going to pull one. Missy's outcome card. Two. Missy's outcome card. 3. All right, let's see. Just want to pull like a couple outcome cards, see what we get. All right. So an inner, again, you feeling like a little lost, like, why did they move me? Kind of grieving about something in the past. But there's going to be 2 good opportunities. And once you realize that this might be a better opportunity where they moved you to, you can get across that little bridge over there and get to that castle, right? It's like one door opens, another door closes. But not every door that closes is a loss, right? Sometimes a door closes because it has to close for you to, start something new, right? Yeah, like I said, I think they resent me because I can't get out and stand for long hours and be in the weather with them, but I have a problem with my foot and I don't make the money they make. Yeah, exactly. So you will show your strength at this new post. And this is, you feeling injured, you feeling like a wounded warrior. And look, I mean, he is defending, he is guarding. He's guarding. So, I think overall, you'll show your strength. Don't worry too much about being moved. I don't think they're going to get rid of you. But I do think you have a little gossip and a little jealousy there. So just watch that. And don't get burnt out. Don't work yourself too hard. I know you got stuff going on with your foot, but keep it elevated. Have you tried to add beets to your diet? There was this my boss is a diabetic and he drinks this beet juice every day, and it's really helping him. It's like a powdered mix. Not that I'm giving medical advice on my channel, but like beets, adding in like funguic, seeds to your smooth. Like if you have you can have blueberries, you can have strawberries. I know you're diabetic and you got to watch your fruit intake, but I know that strawberries are okay for diabetics in moderation. And you can add that funguic, I think it's called, seeds that really help with diabetes as well, and beets. beets, drinking smoothie with beets in it. So if you could like strawberries and beets and then add like that powder mix of a beet mix, I mean, it could really do you some good. Hey, Brooke. How you doing? It's good to see you, honey. Miss ya? Okay, so Missy's done. Next is Aggie. And, let's see. Aggie, Susie. If Matthew is silly is still in here, we can do Matthew is silly. We can do Brooke. If Brooke, do you want me to pull a few cards for you? Oh, you're welcome, Missy. All right, Susie Q. How about you? Do you have a question? Okay. All right, let's all focus on Susie Q. Okay, we'll get to you, Matthew. It's good to see you. I'm really glad you're here. All right, so Susie Q. I have a knee roller. It's like a crutch, and I put my knee on it. Oh, okay. And that's how you get around? Job. Okay. Well, Missy, let's do one thing. Mercury full moon is happening, so you could have some good communication coming in soon. Okay. So you know, of course, we all love God. We pray to God. We love Jesus here. He's our man. But you can also just kind of go up to Mother Moon when the moon is full on December the 4th and just ask Mother Moon, like, hey, I really need some communication for a new job to come in, right? So just focus on that communication that's coming in. If you have a yellow candle at home or a green candle at home, during the full moon, you can light the candle and you can just say, Dear Lord, give me a job. Mother Moon, make it happen, and let the universe come to work for me, right? You have that power too, girl. You're a Scorpio. Susie Q is a Scorpio, all right? Scorpio rules the house of magic. We got some magical beings up in here. All right, let's all focus our energy on Susie Q getting a new job. She had a horrible situation last month with her old boss, and she had to leave her job. So let's see what we get. All right, where's my little bells? A little bell. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Okay. All right, everybody, we're going to focus on Susie Q. All right. Man, so much cat hair on my thing still. I'm still cleaning up cat hair after my kitty cat. My kitty cat passed away this past weekend. All right. But it's like I kind of don't want to move all of his hair. Like I put this sweater on today, and he had some of his cat hair on it, and I was like, oh, I was like picking his cat hair up out of my sweater. I really miss him at night. He's a good kitty. All right, focusing on Susie Q. Susie Q and her job. Susie Q and her job. Can't think about my cat because my cat will come into the reading. All right, Susie Q and her job. 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 I think Walter is here. I feel like he just came in. I should put the spirit box on. Is there a football game on tonight? Alright, that is Susie Q. It's a signifier card. What is a challenge for Susie Q right now? Give me a challenge card for Susie. Give me a challenge card for Susie Q. Challenge card for Susie Q. Did you guys hear that? Big knock. challenge card for Susie Q? Challenge. Root of the matter. Recent past. What's in Susie Q's subconscious, or the subconscious of her job? What are those jewel things you sent? I don't know. I see like the little crowns. I haven't quite figured out how it all works yet, guys. I'm not really sure, but I appreciate them so much. Denver has 3. Washington has 0. Okay. Denver has 3. Washington has 0. Just in case Walter wants to know. Walter is a huge football fan. He is like a spirit that would be like, can you put the game on? I'm like, okay. Okay. Alright. What is in the subconscious of Susie Q's job situation? Oh, my husband's home. What is the outcome of Susie Q's situation? Hi, honey. Did you go to the store? Oh, that's too many cards for your outcome. What is Susie Q's outcome for this job situation? What is Susie Q's outcome? Susie Q's outcome. Alright, and the bottom of the deck. Ooh, this is good. Hope and inspiration is coming your way, Susie Q. That's a good card for the bottom of the deck. Oh, good. We got water. Yay. Did you have a good day, honey?
I did.
You did? Good. Spiritual guidance. You're kind-hearted. You are healing. I think you are starting to heal from that job situation. I think maybe you're starting to let it go. I mean, you might still be angry because there ain't no anger like a Scorpio. There ain't no anger like my Scorpio girlfriend. Ain't no anger like a Scorpio. Scorpio can hold a grudge. But I think, overall, this is you healing, right? I mean, this card is connected to Aquarius, the water bearer. So it's a very intelligent sign. Maybe you're communicating online. Are you talking to other jobs online? Yeah, honey, that's my little star, my star.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
My starlight. My star lamp.
Starlight, Starbright.
Yes, starlight, starlight. All right. He's bringing in groceries. Sorry, guys, it's so loud. You are feeling much better? Good. 'Cause this is healing and feeling more, This also is a card that, your wishes and your hopes and your dreams can come true. Like, what you're wishing for, what you're hoping for could come true. That's the bottom of the deck, so that's a good sign. All right. So this is you. This represents you, which is, okay, you are feeling more at ease, okay? For Missy had this card upright, which made her feel like she was kind of being left out, right? But you are slowly recovering. I don't know if you can read it, but you're slowly recovering. You cut your losses, and things will get better. So that's a great card. That's a wonderful card, Susie Q, because it means that you were in a bad situation before, right? You were in a situation that wasn't good. You were cut off from love where you were at before, right? Because in this building is where all the love is. Look, they're feeling like they're sent away. They're casted out for illness or for whatever reason. You didn't feel accepted into that church, into that building where they're singing and they're having refreshments and they're having a good time in there, right? You're when it's in reverse, it means that you're recovering from that situation of feeling pushed out, right? You've cut your losses and now things will get better. You realize that it wasn't a good situation in that, maybe you didn't want to be in there with all those people having a good old time with the lights on and you're out in the cold. But now you're on a way to recovery. And you might be feeling better too. Feeling a little stronger. Okay, so this is what is your challenge card, which is authority. So, You have oh wow. At your old job, you challenged authority. I mean, this is this is this is an authoritarian right here, right? You've challenged authority, and right now you might feel like I challenged authority, but now I kind of still feel a little lost. I'm a little bit. Maybe you feel a little bit like you were treated unfairly by a tyrant. I think your old boss was a tyrant, and he's your challenge. And I think when you're looking for your new job, you're wanting to make sure that the qualities in your boss is that he's not a tyrant, right? You want someone that is not going to be an authority figure, that looks at you as a team player, as a team member, and that the boss is just as much part of that team as well. So that's been your challenge. The root of the issue is that you're kind of feeling a little lonely right now. You're not as satisfied. Maybe there's some stuff that you want to do at the house, or you have all these ideas, and all these ideas that you want to do cost money, right? And I think a lot of us are in this position right now. We have things that we want to do. We want things that we want to indulge in. We want to buy Christmas gifts for everyone. But, I mean, it's just everyone's kind of on a budget right now. But, you know, you want to be this woman that's in the garden with success and with all this money around her and all this love around her and getting messages from spirit and messages from loved ones and communicating. But right now it's in reverse. So, and that was in your distant past. So maybe that's what you felt at that job, that you couldn't quite grow there, that you couldn't birth anything, you couldn't quite do the things that you wanted to do at your old job and feel the way that you want to feel like this at your job, but you felt more so like this, right? Because that's in your past. So this is recent past. This is like last week or a couple weeks ago. So this could be communication issues. Maybe you were waiting for a text message or an email about a job, but it didn't come. Maybe you were feeling I mean, at your old job you did feel defensive, but I feel like there is a lack of communication here. There's something about communication, because the Page of Swords is communication, and it can be kind of like immaturity because it's a page. Page is the younger one. But I feel like you might be waiting for communication, and you want to make sure that you're getting good communication, right? You want to make sure you're getting that positive communication, that you're looking for certain things in a job. Okay, so this is what's in your conscience, or what's, your conscience is that you're feeling like you pulled back. You've pulled back. And I wonder if you're feeling like, I mean, because see this cat here? Like, you really notice the cat when the queen is upright. But when the queen is in reverse, man, that cat can scratch your fucking eyes out. Okay. To go. All right. Thanks, Missy, for stopping by. So I think you're still a little angry. You're getting better, but you don't ever want to be confronted like that again. Like, I think you think to yourself in your conscience, like, the way that your boss treated you, you had a tyrant for a boss. And I think, like, in the back of your mind, you're thinking to yourself, I probably would have scratched his eyes out. might would have scratched his eyes out if you had the opportunity, because he was so mean to you. But just be careful. Try to be careful again with don't make any rash decisions. Don't be impulsive. Make sure you're getting the proper communication for these jobs. Like, if I'm putting these two cards together, right? I would say, don't be hasty. Take your time. do your pros and cons, okay? Don't be jealous of others right now. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about their jobs. You just worry about you, okay? Put yourself first. And I know you have anger about what happened to you at this other job with this tyrant, but I do think that you're healing because this card is about healing and getting over something that happened. But I still feel like you think about it in your subconscious and you think back like I would have scratched his eyes out because of that kitty cat there, that black cat. And that's magic. That black cat is magic. Don't forget. Okay. All right. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Yes, that was trauma. Yes. Haven't gotten any calls for a job yet. Okay, so that's the delay. This is the delay of communication. Don't panic, okay? And don't overthink it, okay? Because I do think good things are coming. I think the last reading that we did, it was like springtime. Okay, so your outcome card is that you're feeling kind of disappointed. You're feeling kind of like you're reevaluating yourself. But again, I'm going to tell you again that you have a gift from spirit coming in. There is something that the universe has in store from you. So try not to focus on old spilled blood or old. There's three things here. There's three things that probably keep popping up in your mind. And your back is up against a wall and you keep, it's like, you know that expression they say, like, you worry so much. If it was a piece of gum, you chew on it and chew on it and chew on it, and you stick it behind your ear, and then you chew on it some more, you stick it behind your ear, you chew it some more, that old expression, you know. It's like there's something that's weighing on your mind. So just reposition yourself and have faith in the universe that something good is coming, okay? I think we were saying like March, April, May, something like that. You might hear something is what I'm thinking. So, I mean, you have to buckle down for winter. For sure. But, let's see. Let's pull 3 outcome cards for you. Then we'll do Aggie. And then we'll do Matthew. And Brooke. Guys, keep reminding me of my list if you can. Because I'll forget. Alright, give me 3 outcome cards for Susie and her job. 3 outcome cards for Susie and her job. Yes, running a tight ship. Just buckle down. Take an introspection of yourself and, you know what, I think you are intuitive enough that you know the warning signs to never have a boss like this again. This is a control freak, right? And that's what you had before. Right. So I do think good news is coming. It's going to come in. Good messages are going to come. Maybe you guys were planning a trip or something and you're postponing it. So you're still kind of emotional about this job, but it will get better. This can be like, try not to overindulge in these thoughts, okay? I mean, this is saying that good things are coming in. Goals are going to come to you. Your goals are going to come to you. Good news is coming. And it's going to accelerate. I think it'll be slow. Like you'll get nothing, and you're kind of gonna be like, oh my God, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But then boom, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna like accelerate, and then maybe you'll get a couple offers at once, kind of a thing. Okay, all right. So let's do Aggie next. Aggie, love or relationship? Okay, is that your question? I'm gonna focus on love and relationship. Yep, Susie Q, I think good things are coming, and I think once it hits, it's going to hit, and it's going to take off. But like we said last time, the spirit was saying, like, kept showing me like cards for spring, and it just kept showing me spring. Or I can't remember why that popped in my head, but spring always seems to pop in my head for you, or when you're going to start hearing things. All right, Aggie. Okay. Aggie. Are we still focusing on that guy? What was that guy's name? Or have you let him go completely, Aggie? Is there any new relationships coming in, Aggie? Or did we let go of, I forget his name, but that guy. All right, everybody, let's focus our energy on Aggie. All right. Just trying to get my energy cleared. Love our relationship. Love our relationship for Aggie. Everybody focus on Aggie right now. Let's put Aggie's beautiful face in our faces and think of her in our head. What is happening with Aggie? It's love life. Tell me about Aggie, please, Spirit. Tell me about Aggie's love life. I feel like that guy's still around, Aggie. Is he? Like you've cut communication, but he still tries to get a hold of you or something. Am I right? This is what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Why is he still popping up in my head, that guy that you were dealing with before? I still feel him. Well, the king of Pentacles just came out. He's an earth sign. So, and he was in reverse. So maybe he's not. Maybe he's not in the picture as much. This signifies Aggie. This is your challenge, Aggie. This is the root in the past. This is the recent past. Here's your subconscious. Here's your outcome card. There's 3 outcome cards. And the bottom of the deck is, feeling a bit emotional, but you're also very intuitive right now. Your spirituality is on fire. I think with this Gemini full moon, your spirituality will probably kick in. That's December the 4th that we're going to see this Gemini full moon. Maybe with Saturn moving forward right now, some secrets that were hidden from you might be exposed. Maybe a hidden enemy or something that was hidden might come to light. But just be aware of distractions, okay, Aggie, because these are the distractions that kind of flutter around these little gold flakes. Everything that glitters isn't always golden, and it can be a distraction. All right, so that's the bottom of the deck. All right, so this signifies our Aggie. So you're feeling blocked off spiritually, but I'm telling you that will come back. So you're feeling a little bit of a destructive, you're intuitive. And you have to be careful when you're intuitive, because if you start to think negatively and have bad thoughts, then they can really take over. So you have to be careful with your thought processing. Do not be impulsive with your actions. Don't react. Okay, now is the time to work on yourself. You know, again, look for if you're being tricked. So if this is a love reading, you know, with this being at the bottom of the deck, I can only think, is someone trying to trick you, right? Because the magician is in reverse. Are you feeling like someone's trying to trick you, Aggie? Can you tell me that? Or am I frozen? Am I frozen? Did my chat freeze? All right. Can you guys see me, hear me? Not frozen. Okay. Maybe Aggie stepped away for a second. So I do feel like someone might be trying to manipulate her. Is what I'm thinking. Okay. So this is her challenge. And this is someone... Yeah. Shit, Aggie. You got a trickster. You might have a trickster, honey. This is someone that could be coming to you, you know, because this is my challenge card. So this is someone that's coming to you with a message. You know, they have a fish in that cup. There's something in that cup of love that they're giving to you. They seem like a knight of love. And they usually can be. All right, you can have a very intuitive man. We could be dealing with a man that might be a little bit younger than you. You could be dealing with a man that is passionate and charming, and he has good people skills. But because he's in the challenge position, I have to warn you, okay, that there could be a hidden message here. Some type of hidden message, okay? All right, at the root, same guy. You think? Aggie, are you still dealing with that same guy? I had that he was in reverse. I had an Earth King. I had a King of Pentacles pop out, which makes me think that the Earth guy, the one that was an Earth sign, is moved on, but like he's in the distance. But if this is somebody new, they're very charming. But I'm going to tell you to be careful because there could be a little trick there. Okay, just be wise, be smart. Okay. All right. This is what happened a few weeks ago, or like in the past. So in the past, you wanted to birth something. In the past, you really wanted to birth a new relationship, not get pregnant. But this is the she's usually pregnant underneath this dress, okay? But don't think of it as pregnancy. Think of it as birthing something new, birthing a new relationship, right? She's the goddess of love. So in your past, you wanted this beautiful relationship. You wanted to have success and love and, you know, all the good things that come with a positive, loving relationship. So that is in your past, is that you wanted to birth something with somebody. You wanted to start something, a solid foundation, a solid relationship, where it was committed, I would say, more so committed. But right now, you feel exhausted. You feel like you're defending this person, or that you're defending this relationship, and you're getting tired of doing so. You still have a good fight in you, Aggie. You're still a fighter. You're exhausted, but yet you're tenacious. You have this, warrior instinct. Oh my God, you are an Aries, girl. You are the god of war. You are connected to Aries. You're connected to Aries, the god of war. You are a boss ass bitch, and you are a fighter. Okay, don't ever forget that. You can fight, but you're kind of getting exhausted of defending whatever this is. You feel like you're defending something, and you're getting tired of doing it. In your subconscious, you do feel defensive. You're brave, but you're going to put up a good fight. You'll stand your ground, but you feel like caught off guard, right? Maybe your ego was hurt. Maybe you felt like you had a fight with somebody, but you stand your ground. Whatever's going on with this, Aggie, I'm going to tell you to stand your ground. Okay, keep your footing firm. Just remember, okay, guys. No matter what point you are in your life, whether you're going up climbing up a ladder for success, it's shaky, and whether you're coming down that ladder for other reasons, that's shaky too. So it doesn't matter which direction of the ladder that you're climbing. No matter what, it's always a bit shaky, okay? keep yourself on solid ground, Aggie. Keep firm, okay? That's kind of what Spirit just kind of showed me, that ladder. Okay, this is your outcome. So you're challenging authority. You're challenging some type of tradition, or maybe you felt like someone was prejudiced against your beliefs, or maybe you felt like someone alienated you for a belief, or you felt like you were treated unfairly or unjustly. So, and you're going to challenge that. Again, this is an Aries card, honey. Um, so I will tell you, more than anything, because this full moon is going to be opposed the planet of love, opposed the planet of Venus. So that therefore we could have a lot of communication with our partners or people that we're interested in or pursuing, and we just have to be careful with our words because things can get heated. Try not to be impulsive and don't do any sudden actions. Your outcome card is family conflict, but things are going to start to get better financially, and that you are communicating. There will be more communication for you. But there could be some discord, or at your home, or in your building, or within your family, or within this relationship, some type of upset or a breakup. But you are going to be getting some money back to you. And this is new beginnings, prosperity, your mental health, enjoyment, and more security. I would say with Saturn moving forward, that's more security for all of us. All of us are going to start thinking more clearly about how we're going to climb that mountain. Because Saturn is connected to Capricorn. Capricorn is the mountain goat, okay? So this card is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and it's also connected to, it's an earth sign. It's the earth, Capricorn. You're going to start putting your head to the ground and, getting your finances straight, I would say. Okay, so next is Matthew is silly. And do I still have him? Lion, we are taking turns. It may be some time. Yeah, I still have to do Matthew is silly, and then I'll do Brooks. And please, if you want a reading, if you're not, a member, please check out my members. Become a Juniper Berry. Subscribe. And my memberships are really cheap, guys. Like, I'm not greedy. Okay, like I think they're like $2, and the other one's like $3, and the other one was like $5 or something like that, or like $6 or something at the most. I can't remember how I set it up, but I wasn't greedy with it. Just whatever you guys can give it would be helpful. Okay, so Matthew is silly. Yep, please come up. Matthew is silly. We're gonna pull some cards for you, honey. All right, let's all focus on Matthew is silly. I picture him with his little suit on, with his little tie, and he's probably wearing shorts when he sits at his desk. And I just love Matthew is Silly's channel. If you guys want, please subscribe to Matthew is Silly AF. He talks about all kinds of events. We listen to music over there. He's a great guy. He's hilarious. Please check out his channel. I don't know if any of my mods can find a link to his channel and leave it in our comment section. I'd really appreciate it. So he is funny. He cracks me up. All right, Matthew is silly. All right. Is he here, still in chat? Yep. Thank you, Susie Q. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to focus on Matthew is silly. All right, everybody. Focus on him. That beautiful face of his. He's so... And that hair. I think he's a Leo. He has to be a Leo, because with that hair, he's a Leo. I think he's a Leo. All right, let's focus on Matthew is silly. All right. If I can't get his question, I'm just going to do a basic reading for him. Matthew is silly. Celtic cross for Matthew is silly. Matthew is silly. Thank you, Susie Q. Hi, Ivan. It's good to see you. Am I able to get a free reading for maybe, a question? So if you want to become a member or send in a donation, that would be great. I can pull a few cards for you. I would really appreciate some type of a donation. All right. All right. Matthew is silly. And after I get done doing Brooke, I can try to do Lion and then Ivan, if I can. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. I can do that for you, Ivan, a yes or no question, yeah. Let me just get done doing Matthew is silly, and then I have to do Brooke, and then after that I'll try to do a couple of quick readings for you guys. You just have to wait, okay? All right. Matthew is silly. What does Matthew is silly need to hear right now? What does Matthew is silly need to hear right now? Oh, okay. I view now. Okay. Okay, so this card represents Matthew is silly. Here is his challenge. This is his distant past, the root of the matter. This is recent past, a couple weeks ago. This is his subconscious. And this is his outcome card. The bottom of the deck. I have, he's feeling kind of a bit emotional. He's a bit distracted. This is a king that is distracted. This is a king that, something's up with his emotions right now. Thank you so much, Brooke. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That would be, thank you. All donations to this channel is so great, guys. You don't have any idea how much it helps me. So we really appreciate it. Okay, so he is, so he's emotional, but he is dependable, okay? He's trustworthy. He's hardworking. What is he working on? Maybe he's feeling emotional about something he's working on. Hi, Hope Floats. So I really hope that he comes in and like confirms all of this. Okay, so he is planting seeds. If you look, this is a great card. Do you see the farm field in the back? And this, he's looking down at that pentacle. He's hyper focused on the money, making the money, right? He's either thinking about career or he's thinking about making money, because this is stability, okay, or stability. And he wants to plant that seed, and he wants something to grow, and he's emotional about it. See the bottom of my deck here? Okay, so this is his challenge. Ooh, there must have been something that just recently happened. He's recovering. He just woke up from something. Escaped something, or just squeaked by some type of, because this is his challenge card, so something just happened. I wonder if that's true. I don't see him in chat. Let me know if he comes in chat, because I really want him to, like, confirm this. This is a wild reading. Okay, so either he just squeaked by something, or he's trying to rebuild something, or he just woke up from something. There's been some type of, like, something here. Something just happened. Or he's coming out of being like secluded or being cut off, and he's like rejoining the world because some crazy shit just happened and he's trying to rebuild himself. Okay, the root of the matter. An abundance of love, beginning beginning, so this could be the beginning of a new relationship. You know, if this is like, if you think of a cup, like think of like a cup, right? Like how you have a cup, the Ace of Cups is the cup, right? So when the cup is like this, you can pour stuff in it, right? It fills up with love. But when it's closed off, look, you see that hand? When it's in reverse, that hand goes on top and it's blocking that love. So when the Ace of when the Ace of Cups is in reverse, that's someone flipping that cup upside down and blocking off that love, right? So his cup is upright, so he's feeling abundance, he's feeling love, and this would have been in his past, maybe a few months ago, right? Maybe he started a relationship with someone and it was overflowing with love. So I'm curious about what just happened. There must have been something that just happened. All right, so he felt a little overly defensive in his most recent past, but he's coming out of that. He couldn't make a decision and he was feeling lack of confidence, but he's coming out of that. Like I said, this card for his challenge card, I feel like he's moved past whatever this was. There was an abundance of love. He's feeling a bit emotional, and that he wants to plant a seed. He wants to move on. He's looking for financial stability and moving on. This is what's in his subconscious. So again, there's this theme here of these earthly matters. Here he's focusing on making money, and here he's being over materialistic. Same thing with the page. The page is the younger guy that's focusing on the money, right? And here you have the older guy that's focusing on the money. This comes out in reverse. So I would say to be mature about your investments, be mature about what you put your energy to. You feel like you missed an opportunity, or there's lack of opportunities where you're at. Or you might be feeling things are just expensive, and there's a part of you that, not that you're materialistic, but you want good things, you want nice things, and right now you're feeling like, I would say, do not be immature about any financial decisions that you make. Matthew is silly. Okay, and the outcome is that, so there's something here with a relationship. Look at that. In his past, he had this loving relationship, and then his outcome, there's some type of like betrayal. There's some type of like misunderstanding that he just went through. Some type of emotions. Maybe he had a fight with somebody or a quarrel. All right, let's see. And this is him being emotional too on the bottom of the deck. Let's just pull 3 cards for an outcome. Give me 3 cards about Matthew is Silly's outcome. Tell me about his future. What does he have to look forward to? What is it that he needs to hear for his future, for his outcome? The Broncos just got a touchdown, Walter. Woohoo! Oh, hi, Greg. It's good to see you. You're more than welcome to stay. We're not going to burn in hell. We love God very much here. We're Christians. We love God. God is still number one. But we also love the elements. We also love the planets. And we also love the herbs and the crystals that he gave us. Doesn't mean that we don't love God. We love him very much. We just don't love him in a sticks and bricks. I just don't need to worship God in a church. I can worship God right here. Okay. So, again, there is this sadness with Matthew is Silly. What's going on? Every time I see him, he's so happy. So he must have got some bad news. And, you know, there is something here, guys. I just don't know what exactly it is. And he's not active in the chat, so I'm guessing at this point. But I would say he recently got bad news. And try your best to plant that seed, to move forward, to focus on the money. I would say, Matthew is Silly, keep your eye on the prize. Okay? If I could clear up this whole reading for you. when you plant a seed, it takes time to grow. And you are planting seeds, whether you believe it or not, there has been something planted for you. And you just have to be patient. Try to be careful with your money. Don't get too materialistic. And I feel like you just went through something, but you will get over it. Try not to be too moody and don't get caught up in all the sadness and all of it. Try your best to keep your eye on the prize. That's the outcome of your reading. Eye on the prize, Matthew is silly. Okay, next we'll do Brooke. All right, I'm just going to shuffle these up really good for Brooke. So, Brooke, do you have a certain question? Thank you, pumpkin. Thank you. I like the pumpkin. Thank you for the gift, Aggie. Okay. What do you want me to focus on with your reading, Brooke? Asking about medical surgery I need very soon. Shit, do I have your astrology chart? Wait, do I have it? I'll call you later, Brooke, and we'll go over a little bit of your astrology. So are they working on your foot again? Your toes? Is it your feet? Or your legs? Sending you healing vibes, Brooke. Praying for you, honey. Where is it? Where are they doing the surgery this time? As I know you went through a lot with your feet last year. That looks so sore. Oh, I remember the picture you sent me of your feet. I was like, oh my God. It looks so sore. In your undercarriage. Okay. Alright. So, Spirit, this reading is going to be for Brooke for her health. Alright. Okay. Everybody focus on Brooke. Let's send her healing vibes, healing energy for her upcoming surgery. Right? This reading isn't going to be about a medical condition. Please remember, this is just us coming together, looking at the cards. It doesn't mean that it's actual fact. When we talk about medical stuff, I just want to make sure, we're just inquiring with Spirit. It doesn't mean that we take it as fact. Okay, guys? I'm not a medical doctor. Brooke. You're nervous about this one? Brooke and her medical condition, surgery. So we would be looking for swords when it comes to cutting, things like that. Oh, thank you. Give me a minute, Brooke, because I like to feel the cards. No. Don't feel that one. Give me 1 minute. I just want to shuffle because I've done so many readings ahead of you. So after Brooke would be Lion, and then the Ivan person, or Ivan. This represents Brooke. This is her challenge. This is the root. Distant past. Recent past. In her conscience. The outcome. Just going to do 3 outcome cards over here. Bottom of the deck is friendships. Harmony. Mutual attraction. This could be with you and your partner, your significant other, or this could be with a friend, or that you have met someone and that there's some type of contract that's coming, bridging the gap, or a bridge between a bridge. For some reason, Spirit is showing me a bridge. I'm not really sure. So like crossing a bridge or coming together, right? A reconciliation, a partnership, but it doesn't always have to be marriage or love or something. You know what I'm saying? It could be work. It could be healing past relationships or a friendship or something like that. Okay, so here this card represents Brooke. This is being exhausted. You're feeling a little bit melancholy. Well, I mean, that's probably because you're getting ready to have this surgery. You might feel like a little isolated right now, and that you're feeling worried. You might be worried about money. You might be worried about the financial cost of this surgery. I don't know. Maybe you're very tired, and I feel like you had a plan with this surgery. So just be prepared that maybe in your head you might have, okay, I go in, I go get the surgery, and then I'm in this room for a little while, then I'm in recovery. Just be prepared that there might be something with the billing, or something with how you thought it was going to work out. It might just be switched up a little bit. Nothing major. Or maybe you had an expectation of something and it won't go as exactly like how you thought. Nothing major though. Just like, maybe you thought you'd be in recovery for 3 days and they like put you in recovery for 2 weeks or something, where you feel a little bit more isolated. Something like that. I mean, this is just hypothetical. And yeah, the cost of it, the cost of the insurance is weighing on you here. This is your challenge card. And this is now I don't know if you feel like someone has taken something from you, or that you feel deceived by someone, or that you feel like or maybe you feel like someone took something from you and stabbed you in the back in a way. Be careful with your words so they're not misunderstood. Be careful with I would say because we're talking about surgery here. So I would say for surgery, make sure you know exactly what is to be expected of you and the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them deceive you or lie to you about something. You know what I'm saying? Not that they would, but I'm just saying don't be deceived by others, because this is like someone taking something from you, and it's swords. That's cutting. But just make sure you have a clear picture that you and your doctor are on the same page of what's supposed to happen. Is kind of what I'm feeling. This is emotional for you too, and you feel like with this surgery, do you feel like you're going to lose something, or like something's going to be taken away from you in a way? Hey Julia, it's good to see you, honey. Hey, so I'm doing Brooke right now, and then I'm going to do Lion. I'm going to pull a yes or no question for Lion, and then I'm going to do the other person, and then if you want a reading, just become a member. Either become a member. My memberships are really cheap. My memberships are only like $2 each. Become a Juniper's berries, and become a berry. Or I have like 3 tiers that you can pick from, or you can send in a little cash donation, or whatever you can do. Subscribe, that would be great. Okay, This is what happened like in the past, okay? The root of the issue. So this is you and your investments, all the time and energy you've put into this. I feel like this could actually be part of like your dad. Like you invested so much of your time and energy into giving to others. And I feel like you did plant seeds in your past and it's going to grow. Whatever seeds, and it doesn't have to be financial, it could be emotional, it could be something of value, because I'm not sure. But something that you worked really hard on was an investment for you, an emotional investment. And now you're starting to see all the good that you did, all that hard work that you did is coming, it's going to start blossoming soon. It will start blooming. Hey Daisy, ask your daddy if you can go outside. Honey, I think she needs to go out because she's doing her little pee-pee dance. Okay, so this is a couple weeks ago. So your wishes will come true. Whatever you planted in the past is paying off, and I would say for a couple weeks ago, maybe you got the approval that you were going to have this surgery, and you're starting to make plans for that, getting your house situated, getting things in order, so you can, not do so much work when you get home after surgery. I would feel like, this that it will be a successful surgery for sure. Now this is in your subconscious, so this is like going two different directions. This is like a success. So I would say again, deep down in your head, you know that it's going to be okay. Do you have to travel, honey, to get this surgery done? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you have to get things in order around the house for you to be held up. But do you have to travel for this surgery? No travel? So this is a very victorious card. I mean, this is a Cancer card, and this is like someone that's taking control of. Like you're gonna be the driver behind the wheel. You're gonna take control. You have a hold of your reins. Like if you think of the horse reins, the chariot. So he will be victorious. There is a direction that he's going, and it's upright. So it will be successful. And the outcome card is. You're still feeling a little bit, you're still grieving here. You still have a heavy heart. So when you're probably healing, and even though the surgery is going to be successful, when you're healing, that isolation is probably going to be hard on you. So just remember that you still have good things to come your way, Brooke. You still have two cups here that are upright, even though you have all this heartache and grief, and you focus on that. When you're in recovery, try your best to have good, positive thoughts, okay? Try not to get lost in the dark thoughts and the heavy-hearted feelings that you have. There are still things to be grateful for. Try to remember the good moments that you had with your dad. I feel like you're still grieving about the loss of your father, of your stepdad. I mean, loss of something, mourning, grief, Yeah. You're definitely still grieving, yeah. So I feel like the grieving is probably going to get a little bit more intense when you're isolated. I feel like the surgery itself is going to be good. Try not to, when you're healing and because I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to be like held up and you're going to feel unbalanced. Try not to get too caught up in some of the dark thoughts that you kind of can get when you're, because when you've been cut and you have a surgery, you just feel so weighed down. Spirit is telling me to keep the sunlight in when you get home. When it's daytime and you're laid up, whether you're laying on the sofa, open up the window, get some air in there, let the sunlight in. Try not to get too over concerned with things that. Let the sunlight in, Spirit says, and they're also saying things like, there are things that you cannot control. And no matter how much you want to control it and have an opinion about it or whatever that is, You cannot control everything. And the sooner that you realize that you can only worry about you, right? Kind of what spirit is telling me. You need to heal you, and when you're healing, I think you could get a little melancholy, as kind of what they're showing me. So just try your best to keep your spirits up and try not to focus on too much negative stuff when you're in the healing process. Yeah, your birthday's on the 12th, right? Yeah, you have a birthday coming up. Okay, so I do think the surgery will be successful. I think that you are still grieving, and I think the grieving might get a little bit more intense when you're going through the surgery. I think you have to be very careful of the dark thoughts, and just try your best to stay balanced with your thoughts. And there's a saying that is repeating to me, but I can't quite remember how it goes. But you can. There are things that we can't control, and the sooner that we make peace with that, we can let it go. We can only control the things that we can control. The bigger things is out of our control, right? Kind of like that's kind of what spirit is trying to tell me. Like there's things that we just have to give it to God, just give it over to God, because we can't control everything. And worrying about it and focusing on it is not going to help it any better, and it won't help your healing process if you're just focusing on negative or toxic energies or toxic things around you. Just try your best to block that all out while you're in the healing process. But I'll be praying for you. I'll call you tomorrow after I'm done work. I get off work around 5, and we'll go over your astrology for the surgery. Okay. All right. So the next person was Lion. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Brooke, and thank you for my donation. And is Lion in here? I think Lion had a. Do I have a Venmo? No, I have a Cash App. I have a Cash App, and I think I have like a while ago I set up a buy me a coffee thing, but I don't know. I have buy me a coffee in my thing, and I also have Cash App. Will I achieve financial success on the upcoming year? Will I find lasting love this upcoming year? All right, we're just gonna do a three card for you, Lion. Okay, and an outcome card. Let's see what we can get for Lion. Okay, will I achieve my financial success for the upcoming year? Will I find love? So love and career. Love and career. Yes, that's my Cash App. It's a little $sign and Juniper's tarot. It's my Cash App. All right. Tell me about Lion. All right, everyone focus their energy on Lion. Okay. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is you're feeling burned out, or you're not working hard enough, or you're feeling, burnt out. You kind of feel like you have these talents, you have these gifts, but you are not applying these talents and these gifts. you feel like maybe the job that you were at before, or maybe you were in school. Idle hands. Your hands aren't moving. So, Lion, can you tell me? Are you recently getting out of school? Do you have a skill? I feel like there's a talent here that you have that you're not. Do you have a skill? There's something that you got, but you're not able to utilize it for some reason. Okay. I'm in grad school for my MBA. Gotcha. Okay. So I will tell you that don't lose hope. Okay. Keep. You're finishing this year. Okay. Keep it going. Okay. Whatever this is of you feeling like you're getting burned out. I need you to stay the course. There are good things that are happening for you, Lion. There is a healing and renewal process coming, and have some inspiration. Focus on your mental health. Clarity is coming. Okay. I would say have hope. Okay, so this is a very positive card for love reading and for a financial career reading. Okay. So I feel like you went through some savings, or I feel like money is an issue here. Maybe you were holding on to some money, and money is kind of like, I feel like I'm seeing like money. There might have been like, there must be like a savings account or something, or some type of something, some type of money that you're trying to hold on to it, and it just be careful with your money. I would say, be careful with your spending as well. Okay, and when you graduate, I do feel like you're going to move on. Like you're kind of like the weary traveler, right? Yes, I'm investing in an Amazon FBA business right now. Oh, okay. Be careful with it. Make sure it's the right move, okay? Make sure you really get clarity on it. Now with this Mercury coming out of retrograde, you might get more clarity out of it. And with Saturn moving forward, you might start to see things or reveal things that you didn't see before about whatever this money thing is. Okay, so just be careful with your money. Be careful with investments. I do feel like you're going to walk away from something. And you kind of feel like a weary traveler, right? And if you have some regret, you know, hold on, my family's upstairs arguing. Okay, can you guys stop? Hello? Kaden, get in bed. You have school tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, we're coming off Thanksgiving break here, and it's kind of like back to reality. Can't be on video games all night. Okay. All right. So, I would say that you will turn your back on something. You're gonna let something go. I don't know if it's this business deal, or when you graduate, you might be like, I'm out of here, and you just leave and start your way. And just because somebody turns your back on something doesn't mean it's a good or a bad thing. It means that you're going to go somewhere. You're going to let something go, and you're going to move on. Your outcome card is you're feeling a little blocked right now, or what's in your kind of what's for your outcome card. I would say be careful of being tricked. Be self-disciplined. You are somebody who will break molds. You're going to go to the beat of your own drum, that's for sure. With this Aquarius here, but just be careful, because you can also be a destructive force. you can also become your own worst enemy. So when you walk away from whatever the situation is, just be careful, because you have a destructive force in you as well. You can it can be very positive or it can go very negative, but it's really up to you. You control that. So stay your course. Have hope. Stay your course, okay? All right. So I think good things will come your way if you just have hope and stay your course. All right, who was the next person? I think it was hey Marlene. It's good to see you. Okay, so Ivana. Okay. All right. And you had a yes or no question, right, honey? Do you want me to kind of pull the 3 cards like I did with Lion? Ivana? Please be sure to subscribe, everyone. Yes, my question is if my ex is going to return back to apologize to me. Okay. Hi, GTV Flyers. It's good to see you. I'm cooking up 14 G's of Coke right now. Oh, that's good. At least someone's having a good time. You've been up for 5 days in a row? That's funny as shit. Hi, Bob. It's good to see you. All right. Giovanna. Or Ivana. That's right. Ivana. All right, we're going to all focus on Ivana right now. Everybody give her your energy. We're going to focus on her relationship. My ex left me without an explanation, just said he found someone else after he forced me to have and that caused me complication. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That's not good. So are you saying you want to get back with this guy? I mean, you're asking... Why do you want him back if he forced you to do something that you didn't want to do? Right? Are you saying that you want him back, honey? You want an apology so you can move forward. Okay, I'm going to tell you the first word that popped into what Spirit is giving me. Now, look, I don't claim to be anything special. I don't claim to be freaking psychic. I don't know what I am. But I get downloads, okay? And what they said to me was narcissist. So I don't know if you're dealing with a narcissist in this relationship, but kind of feel like you are, because that's what just popped into my head. He is. Okay. You're lacking hope. Has he cut you completely off? Has he just gone completely? Yeah, forgiveness is that's right, Marlene. Forgiveness is a gift that you can give yourself, honey. Sometimes we don't get closure. When you deal with a narcissist, they won't give you closure. That's their whole thing. You need to show your strength. You're too kind to him. You're ignoring your inner strength and you feel stuck. Almost like martyrdom. Sacrificing yourself and you're stuck. But you are the enlightened one here. Remember, you are the enlightened one. Even though your skies are gray right now and you're feeling sad and you're feeling sad and you're feeling desperate and despair with this gray energy behind him. How are you feeling spiritually? Are you feeling spiritually blocked? Like you don't feel connected to the heavens, or you don't feel connected to spirit right now? I feel like your spirituality is I feel like your spirituality is sad. And you're lacking, you've shrunk back, and you're feeling, you've been too kind to this guy. All right. Yeah, you've been betrayed. This is betrayal. This is someone hurting you. This is someone taking something from you. This is someone humiliating you. You feel like someone's taken advantage of you and has been unfair. And even if you get an apology, I don't think it's going to be it's not going to be enough. I mean, even if he said I'm sorry, you're still going to be like, but I need it's not going to be sincere. It's kind of what I'm feeling like. He's not going to be he's not going to be it's kind of like a pointless apology. It's going to be a shallow apology is what I'm feeling. Okay. So I would say you definitely are looking for good news. You're feeling hopeful. I feel like, do you think that the two of you are going to get back together? Here, I lost you. I got to find you on the thing again. On my other phone. You might be feeling really emotional right now because right now in the heavens we have a huge trine, a grand trine actually, of all the planets are connecting to water signs with that trine. So you might be feeling really emotional, more than normal, right? Here, give me 1 second because I got to find you. Okay, found me. All right. I'm thinking that, yes, you're feeling spiritually blocked. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel that. The breakup was horrific for you. Okay, this is like your world, like you lost your crown. You know, you feel like the rug is pulled out from underneath of you. You feel like this is like a sudden change, like a catastrophe, what you went through, okay? But I do see some hope here. Something might be blossoming in the future. And I'm hoping that it's not with him. I hope it's with someone else. But there is good news on the horizon. But you've been betrayed, hon. You've been stabbed in the back and you've kind of been betrayed. And you are a boss-ass bitch, okay? You have to realize the energies that you have within. I know that you're feeling spiritually blocked, but you are the enlightened one, okay? You can do this. You're stronger than you think. You have people in your life. You have all the tools available to you to get through this. But you have got yourself stuck. Whether you've got yourself stuck in your own mind, you're looking for this communication for him, but that's not going to heal you. You have to heal yourself. You have the tools to heal yourself. You have the power to heal yourself. You are a boss ass bitch, okay? You can make this happen. And I know you're feeling like you need him back to make peace with you or to apologize. I think that he might say something, but it's not going to be good enough. You're still going to be like, what the fuck? You're still going to be like, what the hell? It's not even really an apology kind of a feeling is what I'm feeling. And Spirit is singing, let it go, let it go, let it go. I mean, like that Frozen song. You will heal. And I really would like you to start focusing on your spirituality again. If you can. Okay? Focus on your spirituality. Because it's there. Spirit is with you. And just reach out. Okay? Work on that. And that will help you heal. Ask God. Ask whatever you believe in. Your higher power. Ask God. Ask the universe. If you want to, ask the four corners, which are the four angels of the four corners of the universe. You can do that too. But I feel like you have the power to heal yourself. And you can make it happen. Matter of fact, anything you wish for, you could probably make it happen. You can manifest it and make it happen. But don't manifest on forcing him to apologize to you. Because I have a feeling even if he did apologize, it's not going to be what you want to hear. I feel like his apology is going to be like a half-ass apology kind of a thing, and it's just going to infuriate you even more kind of a thing. I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I don't claim to be psychic, but that's just what I'm feeling. I could be wrong. You got to keep us posted. Come back and check in. I try to go live like every 2 weeks to once a month for people who are subscribed to me and my mods and stuff, so I can do readings for everyone. So keep in touch with us. Let us know how it goes, okay? All right, so who else wants a card pulled? You guys want to do true crime readings now? Anybody else want something done? Yes, keep us posted, honey. Okay? You're welcome. You're very welcome. But you have the power within you. You are the enlightened one, whether you know it or not. But you've got yourself stuck. Okay? And you gotta get yourself out of it. Was there someone else that needed a reading? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I forgot my list. Okay. If no one else wants a reading, you guys want to read on Jack and Lily? I don't know if any of you guys heard Brooks the other day. She called, the neighbor called in and was talking to Brooks. I was watching her channel, and that guy freaked me out. The neighbor that lives near Jack and Lily. So, this week after work, I'm going to work on a video. I did ask permission if I could, clip a part of her video. Because you guys, I'm like I'm not really new to YouTube, but I got to be careful because I'll go in and I'll take pictures of people's live stream because I'm blind and I can't see. I always have my glasses on because I can't see it. And someone yelled at me for doing that, and I was kind of like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to announce that I'm taking a picture of your video stream. So I did ask Brooks if she wouldn't mind if I played it. So I'll try to put a video together on that soon, and we'll look at the astrology, and I'll try to pull that guy's name for Jack and Lily, the two missing kids from Nova Scotia, and see if the name Vincent or his son shows up anywhere in the astrology, in the first house, seventh house, or eighth house, or the fourth house, or I'll just mess around with some name placements. But I want you guys to hear the phone call because I think the guy is absolutely batshit crazy, and he gave me bad vibes. Matter of fact, he gave me such bad vibes. I told Brooks to be careful with him because he freaked me out so bad. So I'm just gonna pull a couple cards for the Jack and Lily case before we go, and then we'll be done. All right? And then I have to go to bed because I have to get up at 6 in the morning. Okay. for work. And I'm not sure. I think my husband has to fix my scooter, because I think I might have to take my scooter in tomorrow, and it's going to be freezing. But I only work like 15 minutes, like it's like maybe a 12-minute drive away, you know? So I have a scooter because I live in the city. If not, my husband's going to drive me, but I can't remember how we're going to play it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a little crazy in the morning. All right, so I want to do Jack and Lily. So let's all focus on Jack and Lily. Everyone that's in the chat, please focus your energy on Jack and Lily. They are two missing kids from Nova Scotia. They are siblings. They haven't been seen since probably, I would say, 8 a.m., but the day they went missing. It's been almost 7 months. I can't exactly remember. I think we're almost near 7 months now. All right, so Jack and Lily from Nova Scotia. Okay, Jack and Lily from Nova Scotia. We'll do the Celtic cross for them. Jack and Lily from Nova Scotia. Jack and Lily from Nova Scotia. Jack and Lily from Nova Scotia, Spirit, please tell me what's happening with them. Okay. This card represents Jack and Lily. Here's their challenge. This is the root of the matter. The distant, way back past are the root of the situation. This is the recent past, things that have been going on yesterday or a couple weeks ago. This is what's in the subconscious of the case. Here's the outcome. Get 3 cards for an outcome. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck is that we might actually have some unskilled workers working on her case. There might be someone that's kind of inexperienced. So lack of direction. There might be lack of money. There's disharmony in this case for these children. So this card represents Jack and Lily. And this is something about money, immaturity, lack of opportunities. Somebody was irresponsible. So there's some irresponsibility connected to Jack and Lily going missing, which, I'm sorry, brings me back to Daniel and Malaya. Somebody slacked off. Somebody is very materialistic there with these kids. There's a materialistic element with this, and the money. Okay, so like Spirit is kind of showing, oh, this is just my spiritual opinion. You don't have to take it as fact, but what I'm feeling is that somebody was saying these kids cost money. This is a lot of money. These kids are a lot of money. These kids are a lot of money. Someone had an unrealistic outlook about what it costs to raise children. Somebody slacked off and somebody was irresponsible. Okay? All right. We are going to have probably some victory here, but it will probably be delayed because it's in our challenge. There is something here about a vehicle and travel. So my challenge card is maybe law enforcement or someone on this case is a little inexperienced. There's something about a vehicle here. There's something about a direction or traveling with a vehicle. in this case. That's a challenge. So I don't know if they can't find the vehicle, or there's something about a vehicle with this case. There's something hidden about a vehicle. Okay, in the distant past. So, this is someone I feel may have made the wrong choice. Now, this could be either the parents made the wrong choice, or they made a poor judgment, or this could be the people who are working on the case has poor judgment and has made a couple of mistakes. I'll tell you, I did a spirit box session on Summer Wells the other night, and Spirit told me that for Summer Wells, that Lawson was trying to get together and make an arrest, but something fell through, or he didn't listen to something. It just reminded me of what Spirit told me on the spirit box about Sheriff Lawson, that he missed something. But he is trying to make an arrest. That is what my spirits told me about Summer Wells. I mean, she's got a lot of activity coming up through March. She has a lot of activity on her account. Not her account. Sorry, I feel like I'm at work. She has a lot of activity on her astrology between like December 9th and after Christmas. There's activity on her chart too. And then I think the moon is pretty active with her and coming like around March time. And I looked at her charts today. So for Jack and Lily, this is someone, when it's upright, it's like duality, trying to make a decision, difficult choice. But somebody, I feel like, made the wrong choice with Jack and Lily. So somebody made a bad decision with Jack and Lily. I feel like it's Daniel and Malaya. They made a bad choice they made a mistake. And they're paying for it dearly. So this is within the last week or so. So I do feel like possibly law enforcement has lost enthusiasm. You need to think about this. This is children. This is a child. This is innocence. This is a son. I feel like they lost an opportunity, or they're losing enthusiasm. They feel a little like they're like untapped potential, kind of a feeling to me in the recent past. There is some arrogance happening, and I feel like it's with the parents. I'm sorry, but ego and arrogance is backwards. There's something about one of the parents' egos, or they're arrogant about something, and it just adds more confusion and disorientation to the case. When you think about this, the sun is the vitality, the sun is the life force. This is a child. I mean, it is in reverse. So I feel like people are losing hope that they're going to find these children in the most, like within the past couple of weeks, people have started to lose some hope. Let's see what's in everyone's subconscious about the case. So there is going to be a victory. There might be a social event coming up for the kids. And there will be some women, I believe, working together on this case. And they're going to show a united force. So that could come to fruition. And these people are going to show support. These women, possibly. There's going to be an outpouring of love and communication for these kids in the near future. I feel like there is like a group coming together. Women. There's a group of women that are doing something extra. And they're going to show a united strength, a united force. See the women? They will celebrate something. Maybe they'll find something. I don't know. Maybe they'll get a clue. They're allies. These women are allies. So the outcome is somebody put money above everything else. Somebody put money over love, money being corrupt. Someone was stubborn, and they showed they were an authority figure to these kids. And money was an issue. I keep coming up with money as like an issue here. Like money was an issue in the beginning for the kids, and money was an issue at the end here. I don't know what Daniel's birthday is. Does anybody know what Daniel's birthday is? I'd like to know. But I would like to get Daniel's birthday. There's something, I feel like he's got Earth in his chart. The mother is depressed. The couple has broken up. And they're going to hide. They're trying to hide. The mother might be trying to hide. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like with these guys, we might find more activity around the case in the springtime, or that 4 months. In 4 months. Something about the mother. Something about their relationship is going to come out. Maybe in the spring. Their relationship has ended. They are blocked. Blocked by others, too. I mean, other people are going to start blocking them out. Maybe it's going to start to show that this relationship is really unbalanced. Something's going to come to light about their relationship. And the mother is mentally not well. The mother, there's something really emotionally off with the mother. The Queen of Cups would be the mother. I mean, I don't know if she's a water sign or not, but this represents motherhood. And she's just off. She's blocked. Hard-hearted. She's not that loving. There's some type of manipulation here with these kids, with the mother. I don't know what that is. Of course, all suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. There's something here that's just off. Something about a vehicle. And I do think that there's going to be a group of women that are going to try to really shed a light on this case in Nova Scotia. All right, so I'll work on this week the phone call that Brooks did with that guy Vincent, and see what we get with the astrology. See where Vincent shows up and his son on the chart. It'd be great if I could get Vincent's birthday. All right, I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you all for being here. Much love to all of you. Take care of one another. Love one another and be kind. Blessings to you all. Blessed be. Bye-bye.